The strongest Dokkan units in history versus the strongest Dokkan units of today. Let's start. At number 10, we have Gogeta, the ultimate fusion who arrived on Global in June or July. I don't really remember. He was he was decent, I would say. We already know we already knew that Beast Gohan was gonna release, as you can see here, this guy. So it was a pretty not underwhelming release, but he was still ahead of its time for the units that came out. I mean, we got AGL Frieza before him, and he was definitely better than AGL Frieza. He's not bad, and he can still outperform a lot of units in this meta, I would say. The only problem is he doesn't dodge in base form, and he will get you killed most of the time pre-super, which is not really good, as you can think. Now, after a few turns, I think like 5 from the start of, not from the start of battle, from the start of character, you can transform into scattered reflection of overflowing fighting spirit Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, and he's damn good. He has the dodge chance, which is good, but I would still not run him in slot 1 because he will definitely die. First of all, he recovers 54% percent of HP at the start of turn, which is really good. But I mean, we can all skip this. You know this, what he does probably. So he has the what's called the target mechanic, which is like really massive. Um, he will lead all the attacks in the turn to him, which means you're basically immortal because he dodges all of them. The only problem is if the fight dodge cancels, then you're fucked. Okay, that's it for him. Let's continue to the next character. At number 9, we have Transcendent Divine Power, Goku Ultra Instinct Sign, who can also fuck you up, because my characters don't dodge. Basically, I put him slot 1, boom, dead. But for you, if he dodges, he's fine in base form. He's not anything special until he transforms into this guy. And I talked earlier about the dodge cancelling. Guess what he does? He's a domain character, and his domain allows you to just ignore the dodge cancelling effect for a few turns. That's why he's perfectly designed for the evoking fight right now. And I mean, he's good, but like his base form, it's too bad for today's standards. He's amazing. After he dodges attack, he will just kill the enemy basically, if you're lucky, and have him rainbowed. And in order to kill the enemy, just put him in slot 1 or 2, just in a slot where he can super first and where the most attacks are located after him. Because, as you can see, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and also does the same thing here. And he also raises allies attack and defense for by 55% for 1 turn. So he's better in slot 1, but you should put him in the slot where the most attacks is. Okay, number 8 would be Broly. Honestly, I just know he revives and he takes shit ton of damage if you just put him in slot 1 in the beginning of any fight. And then he's decent, but I don't have him. I just ran him as a friend lead, and I mean he has the same problem as Super Saiyan for Goku. He does 1 attack, that's it. I can really say much about him, but I think he's better than base this as the base form of this Goku. That's why I put him over Gogeta and this dude. He also, I mean, he won't take as much as Gogeta, and he's also fine after supering. And another plus point is he leads these powerful categories, which we got all the Brolys for, as you can see here. We got this dude who we will also talk about later on in this video. Then we also got powerful easy A's like this one. He also is pretty good. Fire Broly. I mean, he's honestly the number one character in the game. He's just the best. Okay, let's. Oh, okay, that's not how it works. We go back here. Okay. He he's pretty good. Decent character. Yeah. At number 7, we have Cell Max. Honestly, I never read this kid. I have no clue what he does. I just know he has this super good active skill, which allows you to basically not die for a turn. But I will not put him as high as Ruthnit because I ran him for Super Boss's mission against Beast Gohan. I mean, he soloed both turns with just 3 attacks, okay. He's amazing, I know that. That's why he's on Sword 7. But the problem is, he died. In the third rotation, he just died. Instead of taking double digits, he took 500k from normals. Okay, bro, thank you. He just sold me. And I thought, okay, maybe it's just this time, but then it repeated every time, and he just started selling me the whole fights, and I didn't have access to his active skill. So I just died because of him, and I don't have the Broly, I don't have anyone good for the super bosses category, so yeah, sucks for me, I guess. Okay, here you can see, number 6, you know the deal. He's pretty fucking amazing. And I have 0 dodge on him, and he still dodges. I love this dude. As we can see, he got a massive upgrade with this easy A. He's just amazing. He dodges for 1 turn basically. Guaranteed dodges for 1 turn, I meant. Then he dodges for 77% and the dodge stacks plus 7%. That means after receiving 5 attacks, he has guaranteed dodge, basically, and his damage is also pretty fucking good. He does the damage early Beast wishes to do. He's amazing. I didn't have Beast at the time, so I just ran him, and guess what? It worked. I mean, Evil Vegeta is also good, but maybe I'm biased. I just didn't put him on the list. There, he would be on the same level. I would say. I mean, just let's just put him on the list. He's just better because he can dodge and take 0 damage, obviously. Even if I didn't give him any dodge, and I'm a dodge hater, he's pretty fucking good. He's the only dodge character I like in the game. He never dodges. This dude, he doesn't have dodge chance. There's like 7% dodge chance. They never dodge for me. Who else has dodge? They never dodge for me. I think my account is just cursed with dodge. Anyways, you know how good these guys are. Vegeta is basically the same passive, just with damage reduction. Oh, I forgot one thing: the revive. You die, nope. He gets you back in the fight, and you continue. All right, let's continue with number 5, which would be these guys. Don't get me wrong, everyone here is basically on a whole nother level, except the number 1 unit in the whole game, because he gaps the freaking game, still. Okay, what do? They, I have no idea what they do, honestly, I never did. Basically, you put them slot 1, they don't die. You put them later in slot 1, they die. Why? I have no fucking idea. But this is more about experience, right? I got them pretty early during the anniversary, and they are really good, but I mean not the next, okay, yes, the next character on the list gaps them by far, not by far, by a little bit, I would say. They basically support your other characters, which also makes them pretty good, and people say they give the other characters in the turn a mini easy A, because most of the characters in the game, earlier characters, lack defensively, and they can be used to help the other characters with that. Let's continue to... Oh no, let's just put them on the list first before we continue. Now we're at number 4. Let's talk about him. Honestly, I don't have him. I just see people say he's pretty good. I kind of know what he does. He can attack in slot 1. Not slot 1. He can attack in turn 1. but then he can instantly transforms, and he has like received damage reduction by 9%. Yes, and this will decrease during the turns. So let's come to this guy. As we can see, he has damage reduction for 3 turns from the character's entry turn plus an additional damage reduction, so he probably won't die. You can put him in slot 1, I would suggest. These Broly characters are not I mean, they are good defensively, don't get me wrong, but not the best as the later units on this list. We can also see they are just damage monsters, and that's pretty good. Because Broly in the anime, I mean, okay, well, he tanked everything, but you know him for his wild, not beast, his wild, what's it called? Anyway, let's continue. His behavior. Then you just love the damage in the game, right? No one cares about defense. You just want to see the health bar go down. That's why we love Broly. Now let's continue to the next character. It's pretty funny if you think about this one, because last year we had this one. You released. It's basically the same, not the same unit, but like Super Saiyan Gohan Teen, Super Saiyan Gohan Future, same type. Both could arguably be the number one in the game, but I wouldn't put him there because if he doesn't dodge, he takes shit ton of damage. And maybe I'm biased, but I like some units way more than him. He is definitely, he gaps the game. Like literally, he can insta kill any boss in the game with his ridiculous standby, bro. It's crazy just seeing one attack doing this kinds of damage. He is pretty damn amazing. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and also look at this. He does the same thing they do, just better. So yeah, he also stuns enemy, which doesn't affect most of the latest fights, but it can be pretty useful, not gonna lie. So the good thing about him, you can just run him with them, and they're freaking good. That's what the anniversary did, not anniversary, World War Download Celebration did pretty damn good. You can just run these powerful characters in one team. Also, not these Broly's because he's sadly he's sadly character restricted. Like you can see, he needs uncontrollable power, and Max as well. But you can just run Super Saiyans and you should be good. We also got powerful easy A's like the Goten and Trunks one, and Goten and Trunks, which are two characters separately. I didn't mix them up right now. So yeah. Now let's continue to these guys. They are the only units I rainbowed in fucking 350 stones, and they were not even the main featured one. It was in 2022, I think it was December for Global, when Vegeta and Trunks released. I was just in the bars doing my multis, and I just got them the whole time. I got them 2 times in a multi, back to back. And then again in the last one. Luckily, I also got Vegeta and Trunks, but I didn't read kids during that time. I mean, I still don't do. I mean, I might do, but like, if you press your button on the phone, like the whole text just continues too long. My button just blocks the thing. I mean, I think they improved it, but still, it was so annoying. As you can see, they just got the EZA really recently. Right now, basically, it's 10 days ago they got the EZA. And as you can see, holy moly, this kid is really long. And they are just fucking amazing. These guys, they will die. You can just say they will just die if they get hit by Gogeta's super. I mean, they won't take as much after super. I think after super they are good, but they are not the reason why this unit is placed at number 2. The reason is this guy, holy shit, 40 million at Rainbow. First turn. Holy shit. This dude, or second turn. This dude is something else. First of all, he recovers your HP. He's effective against all types. Look at all this, what he does. That's just basically so many mechanics in one unit. Damage received by 30%, and he forces enemies. Oh, stop taking. Okay, he forces enemies super attacks for 5 turns from the start of turn, which is just super amazing. Then, if he gets hit, he has by a certain uh, attack, he also has a chance to nullify this, which would be the Super Saiyan, the AGL Super Saiyan Blues, the Saiyans who has no limits. When they attack him, no, he just dodges. As I saw, as I tried them, which was pretty sad. But yeah, let's move on to the best, or should I say, beast unit in the game. At number 1, it's Beast Gohan. And you can say, I'm glazing him. I definitely am. Because these guys outperform him damage wise so hard, but defensively, he's the best unit in the game. Early in the fights, because Gogeta, he outperforms Beast in any shape. This dude released a year ago, and he will be, not a year ago, 8 months ago, but still, he will be the next Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo just fell off recently the list. I mean, for some people who didn't know how to play him, he was always bad, but they were pretty stupid, and he was freaking amazing. And you can also run Beast with Piccolo. That he gets a special attack, as you can see here, which is really good sometimes. But that's the biggest guy. Disables enemies' action once with the turn. Okay, but never the super attack. But guess what? It doesn't matter for Beast because he won't fucking die. He's the best unit in the game. You can't tell me otherwise. You can just. How do you grind easy A's? Do you use the specific teams? No? You put Beast in there. You put. Where's he? No. Uh, where did you go? You put these guys in there. Him, especially, because he can dodge. And you clear the whole event with superheroes. Superheroes. Still. Amazingly units. And guess what? You can run these guys basically. No, not this guy. These guys in one team. You just gotta find the right leader, and if nothing works, you can use the leader from the Saiyans who have no limits, AGL Vegeta Blue, and Goku Blue, who definitely sucks, but still. If you put them in slash no, okay, never mind, don't do that. Basically, what's his deal? He takes attacks, he does shit ton of damage, then he gets his target skill after I think 2 turns or 1 turn, and he directs enemies' attacks towards him, and he won't die. Just put him in slot 3, for example. He gets all the attacks. He stacks defense per attack received and also attack, I think it was, or maybe only attack. Yeah, I don't read kits. I maybe should do that before doing a tier list, but I mean, I'm I was I'm a Dokkan. I'm a veteran. I mean, I started during the 7th anniversary, and then I got really into Dokkan. I have every unit in the game except 7 LRs and a few Dokkan Fests. I mean, recently I just got lucky during the worldwide celebration of Online. I got all the characters I needed. So why is he amazing? Superheroes, Bond of Master and Disciple, Miraculous Awakening, 3 leaders, leader skill. No, how do you say that? Okay, I don't know. Let's continue. Um, can be activated from the next attacking turn. Yeah, look at this. Turn 2. Amazing. He's not even category restricted. You can. I mean, I saw someone solo an entire event with just 2 Beast Gohans and some items. Like, holy shit. He is just the GOAT. Okay. Thank you for listening. I don't know if anyone watched until here. I don't think so. But if you did, thank you. Have an amazing day and stay hydrated.